Abercrombie, The Coalition. I love this series so very much.
Uh,
What I wanted to know from you is that as an actor, do you treat the portrayal of Master Chief, the soldier, differently than you would John the man?
no, I don't. John's a human being. You know, he
Mhm.
just happens to be in a very heavy suit of armor, and he has a lot of expectations from the people around him. He
Mhm.
also happens to be cut off from his emotions in a way, and also has lost access to the memories of his childhood. So when we meet him, he is one character, and in a very small box, and over the course of the season, he begins to discover secrets from his childhood and begins to have access to his emotional life in a way
Mhm.
that he didn't have. So I don't see it as playing the characters differently in terms of the soldier and the human. I think it's a matter of the humanity of the soldier being filled in over the course of time.
Right. Now, what we do know, we can say, is that Master Chief has a relationship with Quan. We're not going to say how, but I was wondering, what would you say is Master Chief John's importance? What is the importance of that relationship to John?
He has no idea. He says it to her, in the first season when in the first episode when they're interacting. He doesn't know why he's doing what he's doing. All he knows is that he feels compelled to help this girl. We know from watching it that it's because he's had this experience with this artifact that has awakened these childhood memories for him, and he's beginning to again have access to his interior life that he hadn't had, and it makes him behave in unpredictable ways that not even he understands, but will begin to understand more and more as the season progresses.
Right. I was wondering if you could talk about the transformative process, especially when you're in that suit. How does it change you as an actor and help you to get into that character?
In a few ways, it's a very heavy, uncomfortable piece of equipment that, on the one hand, you just have to learn how to manipulate in a way that feels authentic and train enough to be able to manipulate it in that way. Then I think there's the also the detail of the fact that when you take away someone's face and their facial expressions, as an audience, we read into their physical body language in a way that's deeper than we would if we could see their face.
Right.
Because we don't know how someone's feeling about something, we project a lot of our own feelings and thoughts on that person. So there's a specificity to movement that is required when acting, from behind a mask. And yeah, there's I think a certain extra level of presence and listening required that comes that you have to be able to achieve when you don't have access to physical expression, particularly from the face.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for speaking with me.
Of course. Thank you. Thanks for your time.